Rosario Dawson is an American actress and singer. She made her feature film debut in the 1995 independent drama Kids. Her subsequent film roles include He Got Game, Josie and the Pussycats, Men in Black 2, Red, Sin City, Clerks 2, Death Proof, Unstoppable, and Top 5. Dawson has also provided voiceover work for Disney, Warner Brothers, DC Comics, and Viacom's Nickelodeon unit.
For her role in Rent, Dawson won the Satellite Award for Best Supporting Actress, Motion Picture. For her role in Top 5, she was nominated for the Critics' Choice Movie Award for Best Actress in a Comedy.
Dawson is also known for having several roles in comic book adaptations including Gale in Sin City, A Dame to Kill For, providing the voices of Diana Prince/Wonder Woman in the DC animated movie universe and Barbara Gordon/Batgirl in the Lego Batman movie, as well as her portrayal of Claire Temple in 5 of the Marvel/Netflix series, Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, and The Defenders.
Dawson was born on May 9, 1979, in New York City. Her mother, Isabel Celeste, is a writer and singer of Cuban and Puerto Rican ancestry. Isabel was 16 years old when Rosario was born. She never married Rosario's biological father, Patrick C. Harris. When Rosario was a year old, her mother married Greg Dawson, a construction worker. Dawson has a half-brother, Clay, who is 4 years younger.
At age 21, Isabel moved the family into an abandoned building, a squat on the Lower East Side of Manhattan, where she and her husband renovated an apartment and installed the plumbing and electrical wiring for the building, creating affordable housing where Rosario and Clay would grow up. Dawson has cited this part of her history when explaining how she learned that, if you wanted something better, you had to do it all yourself.
As a child, Dawson made a brief appearance on Sesame Street. At the age of 15, she was subsequently discovered on her front porch step by photographer Larry Clark and Harmony Korine, where Korine lauded her as being perfect for a part he had written in his screenplay that would become the controversial 1995 film Kids. She went on to star in varied roles, ranging from independent films to big-budget blockbusters including Rent, He Got Game and Men in Black 2.
In 1998, Dawson teamed up with Prince for the re-release of his 1980s hit 1999. The new remixed version featured the actress in an introductory voiceover, offering commentary on the state of the world in the year before the new millennium. The following year, she appeared in the Chemical Brothers video for the song Out of Control from the album Surrender. She is also featured on the track She Lives in My Lap from the second disc of the Outkast album Speakerbox/The Love Below, in which she speaks the intro and a brief interlude towards the end.
In 2001, she appeared in the movie Josie and the Pussycats as band member Valerie Brown.
Dawson starred as Naturel Rivera, the love interest of a convicted drug dealer played by Edward Norton, in the 2002 Spike Lee film drama, 25th Hour. In the 2004 Oliver Stone film Alexander, she played the bride of Alexander the Great. In the autumn of 2005, Dawson appeared on stage as Julia in the Public Theater's Shakespeare in the Park revival of Two Gentlemen of Verona. It was her first appearance on stage.
In the film adaptation of the popular musical Rent in 2005, she played the exotic dancer Mimi Marquez, replacing Daphne Rubin Vega, who was pregnant and unable to play the part. She also appeared in the adaptation of the graphic novel Sin City, co-directed by Robert Rodriguez and Frank Miller, portraying Gail, a prostitute dominatrix. Also in that year, she appeared in a graphically violent scene in the Rob Zombie film The Devil's Rejects. Though the scene was cut from the final film, it is available in the deleted scenes on the DVD release.
She starred as Becky in 2000 in SIX's Clerks 2, and mentioned in Back to the Well, the making of documentary, that the donkey show sequence was what made her decide to take the role. In May of the same year, Dawson, an avid comic book fan, co-created and co-wrote the comic book miniseries Occult Crimes Task Force. She was at the 2007 San Diego Comic-Con to promote the comic. She co-starred with former Randallum Tracy Toms in the Quentin Tarantino throwback movie Death Proof in 2007, part of the Tarantino/Robert Rodriguez double feature Grindhouse. She teamed up with friend Talia Lugasi, whom she met at the Lee Strasberg Academy, to produce and star in Descent. On July 7, 2007, Dawson presented at the American leg of Live Earth.
In 2008, Dawson starred with Will Smith in 7 Pounds and an Eagle Eye, produced by Steven Spielberg. Beginning in August, she starred in Gemini Division, an online science fiction series. In the computer animated series Afterworld, she voiced the character Officer Delandra Baines. On January 17, 2009, Dawson hosted Saturday Night Live. Later in the year, she voiced Artemis of Bonham Doll in the animated film Wonder Woman.
In 2009, Dawson performed in The People Speak, a documentary feature film that uses dramatic and musical performances of the letters, diaries, and speeches of everyday Americans, based on historian Howard Zinn's A People's History of the United States. In 2009, Dawson also voiced the character of Velvet Von Black in Rob Zombie's animated feature, The Haunted World of El Superbeasto. For the Kasabian album West Rider Popper Lunatic Asylum, she is featured singing on the track West Rider Silver Bullet.
In 2010, she starred in the movies Percy Jackson and the Olympians, The Lightning Thief as Persephone, and Unstoppable as Railway Yard Master Connie. In 2013, she played Apple's mother in the independent film Gimme Shelter. The following year, she reprised her role as Gale in Sin City, A Dame to Kill For. In 2015, she played Claire Temple in the Netflix web television series Daredevil, a role which she reprised in Jessica Jones and Luke Cage. Dawson's likeness was also used in the Jessica Jones tie-in comic as her character on both shows. Dawson has continued this role in 2017 in Iron Fist and The Defenders. In 2018, she played the female lead role in the Netflix movie, Crystal.
Dawson is a self-professed Trekkie who mentioned both her and her brother's love of Star Trek in an interview with Conan O'Brien, and also demonstrated her knowledge of several Klingon words.
In March 2019, Dawson confirmed that she is in a relationship with United States Senator Cory Booker.
In October 2019, Derek Finley, a trans man, filed a case in Los Angeles against Dawson and her family for alleged incidents involving discrimination, verbal abuse, misgendering, and physical assault. Derek had been employed as a handyman, living with the family, and had known them decades. The Dawson family has not commented.
Dawson was arrested in 2004 while protesting against President George W. Bush.
Dawson endorsed Barack Obama for re-election in 2012, and Bernie Sanders for the Democratic nomination in the 2016 Democratic Party primaries. On April 15, 2016, Dawson was among the protesters arrested during Democracy Spring in Washington, D.C.
Since mid-2019, Dawson endorses her boyfriend Booker, but he stopped running for president on January 13, 2020. If First Lady, Dawson would tackle youth homelessness.
Since mid-2019, Dawson endorses her boyfriend Booker, but he stopped running for president on January 13, 2020. If First Lady, Dawson would tackle youth homelessness.
Dawson is involved with the Lower East Side Girls Club and supports other charities such as environmental group Global Cool, the ONE Campaign, Operation USA, Oxfam, Amnesty International, Parents, Families and Friends of Lesbians and Gays, the International Rescue Committee, Voto Latino, and StayClose.org, a poster and public service ad campaign for PFLAG where she is featured with her uncle Frank Jump. She has participated in the Vagina Monologues and serves on the board for V-Day, a global nonprofit movement that raises funds for women's anti-violence groups through benefits of this play.
In October 2008, Dawson became a spokeswoman for TripAdvisor.com's philanthropy program, More Than Footprints, Conservation International, Doctors Without Borders, National Geographic Society, The Nature Conservancy, and Save the Children. Also in October 2008, she lent her voice to the Respect campaign, a movement aimed at preventing domestic violence. She recorded a voice message for the GiversPACT.org website stressing the importance of respect in helping stop domestic violence. In 2012, Dawson partnered with SodaStream International in launching the first annual Unbottle the World Day, a campaign conceived in an effort to raise awareness to the impact of cans and plastic bottles on the environment. Dawson also sits on the board of directors of Scenarios USA, which works to support a generation of reflective, outspoken, and confident youth through filmmaking and uses film to educate students through a variety of programs.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.